Do you want to know how to make money while traveling? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I am making a living online myself, which means that I can work from anywhere and at my own schedule, which I really love. And many viewers have asked me about ways to do that so they can make money while traveling. And therefore I wanted to share some more information about what in my experience are the best ways to do that while traveling, because some of the methods that I sometimes have video about, they do not work while traveling, but there are some really great methods that you can potentially build up to a full-time income while traveling and then just keep traveling and having an income at the same time. And I will show you two different methods that in my opinion are the best for this. So before showing you the two methods that I would recommend if you want to make money while traveling or while just being wherever you want to in general, then I first want to explain a little bit about that myself. I am right now actually sitting at my home in my office, but I quite frequently do travel because I do love to be able to just take my computer with me and have an income from anywhere I am. And it doesn't have to be abroad. It can also just be in my own country, and it can just be from anywhere, and me and my family can just work when we want to, and that really gives a lot of freedom. But some of the methods that I sometimes show to earn a bit of extra money on the side, they do not work while traveling, because you cannot, if you for example using some free methods to like take paid surveys or something like that, that's not something you can do while traveling, because they will ban you if you log in from other countries. And also it's not something that you can do as an income while traveling. So therefore I wanted to focus on some method that I have done that have given me the freedom to work whenever and wherever I want to. And let me just be honest with you right now, this is not something that will happen overnight. So it's not that you can just start booking your tickets right now, unless you have the budget to, of course, go travel and then start building your business or your income while you are out there. But it does take effort, it does take time, and you just need to be aware also that if you want to do this while traveling, you of course need to set aside some time to do that and not just go explore all the time. That's just a little bit of a reminder, because it can be tempting if you're traveling to a new exciting destination to just run around, explore things. But if you do not put in effort, you will not get results, and then you will not create that location independent income that you might looking for. But what is really great is that when you're traveling, you can also choose to go to places that are quite cheap, so you do not have to spend a lot of money to live while you are building your business. And then of course, as your income grows, then you can have more freedom to live other places and all that. But in general, of course, living in places that are cheaper can give a huge flexibility and freedom while you're building your income, and even also when you have built it to potentially a full-time income. But enough about that now. Let me talk a little bit about the two options that I would recommend if you want to make money while traveling. So the first option I wanted to show you is to create a blog, because having a website, a blog with a lot of content can give huge earning potential, both from affiliate programs, from sponsorships, from ads. There's a lot of different options, and you can see there's a lot. These are just a couple of examples of traveling blogs. There's a lot of different traveling blogs. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be a traveling blog just because you're traveling, because one thing is that it's really competitive, so it might not be the best topic for you. It can be any topic you want to share quality content about. And then you create a blog, you start creating content where you think about sharing your experiences and all that. And then there is a huge potential for earning money. I have a website and a blog myself, but it's not about traveling, because also you have to keep traveling if you want to keep doing that. So it sets some limitations in terms of how you can scale, but it can be about any topic and it has huge earning potential. I'll also a little bit talk about later about what I would recommend to learn this step by step if you do not know how to get started, if you do not know how to find the topic you want to write about, how to optimize it so you can actually be found. Because just having a blog, if you haven't optimized it so you can't be found, well, that doesn't really make much sense, because then there's not really any earning potential. But creating a blog, a website with content about a topic you really know something about that can really have huge potential. And this is something anyone can learn, no matter your background. You don't have to be a professional writer or anything like this. It is something literally anyone can learn to do. I learned it myself also, and I'm not a professional writer, anything like that, but I just love sharing my experiences. But let's also talk a little bit about the second option before we go more into what you can do to get started with these options step by step. So another option that I recommend, that I have also done, is to create a YouTube channel. I would say you should choose one or another for a start. You can do both, but for a start, I would focus on one so you don't spread yourself too thin and wear yourself out before you start getting results. It's better to just focus on one, get the results, and then you can expand to another. But it can be, again, a YouTube channel about any topic. It can be different easy tutorials. If you're going for, like the fastest way to earn on YouTube, I would create something with different tutorials. It doesn't have to be about traveling, but if we just stick to that topic for now, you see, like if you just look at how to book a flight online, for example, it can be how to book a car when you want to rent. It can be how to book a flight, train ticket online, a flight ticket, a cab in different places. All these traveling related inquiries, there's like thousands of them, and if you just look, like some of these channels, they get a lot of views, and some of them are not really that well optimized. And this is just one example, but this could also be tutorials about, it can be Excel, it can be Word, it can be any kind of graphic programs, it can be any kind of little software you might know something about, or just a little bit about it. Then you can start making these. You don't even have to appear on camera yourself if you use the right strategy. Again, you need to learn how to set up your channel properly, how to optimize it, because then you can definitely compete in a lot of different niches. And once you have a channel, it has huge earning potential once it starts building and you start getting traffic. You can use affiliate links, email marketing, you can earn from ads. There are many ways to earn from YouTube that is not just ads. Some people think that's the only way you can earn, but there's a lot more options if you just start getting traffic. So having a YouTube channel with small tutorials is definitely also a great method. But let's then go over what I would recommend if you want to learn this step by step. So these two methods are methods that I have used myself, and I know they do work, and they know they can give you the freedom to work from anywhere in the world, also while traveling. You just, of course, need to be willing to put in effort. The results will not come overnight, but I also, when I first started, thought I could figure it all out myself. And to be honest, it's really, really hard, because you can end up wasting a lot of time and just trying to make YouTube videos or just trying to create a blog. But if you do not know the basics of how to find the right topics, how to set it up, how to optimize it, how to generate profit once you have the traffic, all these things, if you do not know that, you can find like different blogs about it. But if you don't have step-by-step training and some support, it's really, really just luck if you succeed. I wasted more than a year myself first trying to figure it all out before I invested some training. I mentioned this in other videos before also, but what I invested initially, I bought like full year of training and tools and things like that. And what I invested there now, I make more than that every single day now. So it has definitely been worth the investment for me, but it is an investment. But if you are serious about wanting to create a real online business, you should definitely invest in a bit of training, but it's not a lot, because the tools you need to create an online business, the training you need, it's so cheap compared to if you wanted to start any other type of business. We are talking that you can get started for a couple of dollars per day. If you have a budget like that, or if you can set that aside, it's like that's enough to then start building a real online business. It will take time. You will not start seeing income in a few weeks. It will take months of hard work and effort. But if you're interested in that, I will leave a link below to my top recommended way to do that, where you can learn more about this method that I have used myself to create a full-time income online via a website, via a YouTube channel. But it will require work, so it is not for everyone. Not everyone has what it takes to put in the dedication and effort, but if you do, then it really can give huge flexibility and freedom. And I wanted to share that because many people have asked me about it. So this is my top recommended options for this. And if you wanted to know more about it step by step, as mentioned, I will leave a link below. But no matter what, I hope this video gave you some inspiration and some ideas. And if it did, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.